Greetings, trucking enthusiasts. I just got done with the remote duel invitational qualifier. For those not aware, if you place so well at the extravaganzas, and I believe it was also the what is it called, Yu-Gi-Oh Day? Yeah, you also got an invite to these tournaments. Top 8 plays off, but top 16 is top cut. So I guess I got top cut, even though I really don't count it because I really wanted top 8. But whatever. So I will. Go through the main deck that I played. This deck is Zoodiac, Eldlich, Dogmatika. We played it because it, not because it's the best deck, but because it's like the deck I know. I don't really have a whole lot of experience playing Drytron or Virtual World, and I didn't really have access to the cards, so just didn't bother. So for the Zoos, 2 Ram, Thoroughblade, Whiptail, and Bunny Blast. Bunny Blast comes in really clutch. You can guarantee it with Chalkanine to grind a Zoo every turn in your hand, so you have a normal summon of a Zoo. It's also good versus Virtual World, so I liked this ratio. We want 9 Zoos because it is a 40-card list. For the Dogmatikas, I have 2 Ecclesia, and then the tech card for this deck, which is Shadal Ariel. So we use Punishment to send Apcalone, which will then send this. It gives us a triple DD Crow or a Cycle Reader, whatever it's called, in your graveyard for anything. This card was really awesome. It overperforms every time. The only thing that sucks is if you draw it and don't have like a way to send it to the graveyard. So that's the Dogmatika. I only play 1 Golden Lord. You just don't have the space for the second in this deck. That's kind of one of the problems with Zed, is you only really get access to 1 Lord. So going second, you're a little bit weaker. 3 Ash and 3 Bell, the only hand traps I played. Both of these were fine. I kind of wish this might have been Meister in the main. I don't know. Thinking back, like, this could have been Bell, but it also could have been Meister, and it may have been better. I'm just not for sure. And then, so for the spells, 3 Cosmic. Even against Drytron, this card's good. You can banish the Fafnir. You can banish the target with Carrier. You can banish quite a lot of stuff that's, like, just worth it in the matchup, so I felt like this was fine, and it's good versus everything else as well. And then for our spell starters, we have 3 Nadir Servant, 3 Eldland, 3 Tenki, and Barrage. Basically, you just want to try to see combinations of these cards, and that's how you typically win the game. These are all insanely powerful cards. And then for the traps, 3 Solemn Strike. This card has really good synergy with the Zoo engine. It can really push Zeus really far. It also makes Punishment a little bit stronger at times because they can't respond to Aerial. 3 Sanguine. This is just kind of standard for Eldlich. This card is nuts. 3 Wakero. This was a meta call I made. I figured I was going to play against a lot of Drytron, which I played against 0. So got me, I guess. Yeah, but this card would have been really good if I played against more Drytron. And then Conquistador. This card is... we only play 1 because I didn't want to have more than 4 Golden Land names in my deck for side decking purposes. And then the last 2 cards in the deck are 2 Dogmatika Punishment. This is essentially your trap win condition. You have enough copies to get to it. You can blow out Drytron pretty quickly with this, and it's also pretty decent versus Virtual World with the Aerial package as well. That's the main deck. So for the extra, we're on to Chalkanine. A lot of these Zoos don't matter. 2 Tiger Mortar. We play 2 Bow and 0 Hammer Kong. Just because going first, it doesn't matter if you play Bow or Kong, but going second, you definitely want 2 Bow. So for space, I played this ratio. And then 1 Trident and 1 Zeus. Second Zeus doesn't typically come up in this deck, so we didn't play it. Link Spider and Asa, those are both fantastic cards. Then I played Nightmare Phoenix. This could have also been Vespinato, but I don't think it really mattered either way, honestly. Titan Clad, the Apcalone for our Punishment, Entis, and the last card, Omega. This card's really good too. I was a big fan of Omega today. And then for the side deck, Cycle Reader. This is a blowout in our deck for Drytron. Too bad I didn't play any. 3 Skullmeister. Played Harpies. This card was pretty clutch today. It was very loyal. Call by the Grave. Just because you need to beat Droll sometimes, like, just kind of comes up. Droll and Bell both really hurt you. 3 copies of Mistake. We played this over Droll because it lasts multiple turns. We can't kill our opponent, so we have to play something that's a little more high impact. This card's only good for going first, but it's high enough impact to win you the game. 3 Judgment, you just need ways to keep back row hate out. And then Red Reboot for the same reason. This plus a Zoo is like an FTK, basically. You can attack directly and then have the Zeus with the reboot, so they lose a lot more advantage than typical. But yeah, that was the deck. Comment all that stuff. Thanks. Bye.